folks, Trisha Curtis, CEO of Pet Nerds and host of the Pet Nerds podcast. I am live in New York City, and yesterday we had an incredible red hot, I wouldn't say red hot, but a very higher than expected inflation read, which absolutely took down the market. Today is September 14th, 2022. It is Wednesday, and we are seeing oil prices push $90 a barrel on WTI. Brent is hovering around this 94, 95 mark, and we're seeing nat gas well above $8. But yesterday we had inflation come in higher than expected, so we had a lot of expectations that inflation was going to come down, and the last print when we had 8.1% down from 8.5%, folks thought that we had seen peak inflation. That was really a lot of folks, especially the stock market, getting over their skis. There wasn't a lot to indicate outside of energy, and the last inflation read last month, the only thing that dropped was energy prices. We certainly saw energy prices continue to backslide in this read, but the problem was we saw other things like rents and housing and medical services go up. That's really problematic. I talk about that and recap in the latest podcast that's dropping yesterday or dropping today. It is a rapid fire Q&A with David Ramsey-Wood. We cover everything from the Fed to U.S. inflation to Russia and Ukraine and U.S. shale. And I spend the first 15 minutes really talking, and it was just recorded 2 days ago, about a recap of what's going on in the market. Watch the rail situation. The Biden administration is very concerned about the very serious potential of a rail strike. Those would put a lot of inflationary pressures onto the market in terms of just logistics of getting stuff moved around. So that's really problematic. And then we also heard rumor last night that Biden administration was considering actually buying crude back to fill up the SPR at around $80 per barrel. Now, as prices are pushing toward $90 mark, that's obviously not going to work. But it is serious to realize that folks are starting to talk about concerns of how low the Strategic Petroleum Reserve is, the fact that we are 1980s levels, that hasn't been this low in a long time, and that there also are some issues with the actual salt caverns, and that we need to fill it back up because it's being filled with water right now. So with that, I will leave you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Please listen to the latest podcast. The last several, the reviews have just been awesome. So talk to you soon, folks. Bye.